Yeah, I tend not to let reviews sway my feelings towards a game one way or another. I tend not to also read reviews of games. I have to change the audio as well. There is another Crab's Treasure right there. Hey, we got audio. You guys are gonna have to let me know how loud things are. I can only tell like how loud something is for myself. I can't always tell how loud it is for you guys. Let's go to audio first. Voice volume we always want up high. I'm gonna turn these all. Oh, you can only go down increments of 10. Definitely if I drag. No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Yeah. All right. Let's leave it there. Okay. Graphics. Sure. Text effects, motion blur. No, let's turn that off. Ambient occlusion, sunshine, bloom, anti-alias. High. Okay. Texture quality, highest. VSync on. Very good. Alright. We like our VSync. VSync means I can actually see things and not see screen tearing. Gameplay. English, HUD, tutorial, focus, letterboxing. Oh, that's like Zelda. When you target something, it puts you in like a little letterbox thing. It's definitely more of an aesthetic thing than anything else. It doesn't really. I could maybe turn that off. We'll see how it affects things. Show chapter select. I don't think we need that. There's chapters. I don't know how this game works. This is a little like cute like action RPG sort of game. I don't. People like to throw around the Souls-like terminology at literally everything. And some of the games we recently played, like Asterigos, was called a Souls-like, and Asterigos was 100% not a Souls-like. It was just an action RPG. Big kind of like open world action RPG. You could see that maybe it took some like, it had some like nods to it, but I never would have called that a Souls-like. That is 100% an action RPG. So people like to throw that out there. I don't know. People were calling this Crab Souls. I got no idea. I got no idea. I've seen a little bit of this, but I'm not sure. I don't know how much like Souls game it actually is or isn't. But we'll find out. But yeah, I mean that seems to be what's going on here, is that yes, this was labeled as like Crab Souls. So maybe it is. If it is, that's cool. I like myself a nice Souls-like. So if it is like Dark Souls, I just want to play it because it looked cute as crap. It just looked really cute. So we'll see. I don't even know if there's like difficulty settings or anything. I'm excited to check it out. That's what I can say, is that I'm very pumped to like check this out. This has been on my, since this game came out and I saw like someone play like an hour's worth of it, I went, oh yeah, no, I want that. It looked cool. It looked cute. Most of what I saw the person do was roam around. I didn't really see much combat, so I'm not entirely sure how the combat and stuff in this is supposed to be. But just let me know about the volume, if the audio levels are okay. Made possible by the Neo Cascadia documentary
What
series.
word comes to mind when you think of the Earth? For some, that word might be beautiful. Others might say the world is hateful, or evil, or unstable, or full of shit. But above all else, the word that best describes our world is resilient. Against the odds, time and time again, creatures adapt to make the most of their given environment. Some learn to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own. Some become scavengers, living off what strangers leave behind. And others still, as we will soon see, would prefer to be simply left alone.
I want to be left alone. That's good. I like that.
Go away! No one's home!
Sir, please open up.
Oh, you're not a bird.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine. Do you like it?
I represent the Royal Duchy of Slacktide, which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back in upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions. First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes.
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of Slacktide owns this whole area now. And she puts a lot of effort into keeping it safe. So, everyone who benefits from that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty of birds here. I don't know if it's really safe.
Look, kid, I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get to. You gotta pay up right now, or I'm gonna have to repo your property. Got it?
Okay. I think I've got a heart kelp or two around here somewhere.
This is very cute. He's like, what, you squeeze the little lever, right? And he talks. Can I just go into the water? He's in the sand. How does he talk? You gonna wait till the tide comes in, kid? Oh, he's a loan shark. Hurry up and find something to pay me with. I'm gonna start getting serious. I gotta find money? Do I have a run? I have a roll. Take. Found your stash of heart kelp. Everyone loves these delicious heart kelp pods, so they're often used for trading. Eating just one of these makes you feel restored. Acknowledge knowledge. Oh. Hopefully this is enough for taxes. But what if it's not enough for taxes? Do I die? That was my storage? Oh, we even got like a little compass. That's cool. Hey, I know this isn't much, but what the shell is this? They're heart kelp pods. Don't tell me you don't even like heart kelp. I hope you're joking. No one uses these dumb things as money anymore. The ocean's moved to the trash standard now. Trash. You got it? Trash? So like, no pearls either? No shiny pirate coins? That's right. None of that crap. So you better find some bread clips or some sauce packets back there. I'm losing my darn patience. Look, if you just give me a couple more tides... All right, I've heard enough. Say goodbye to your shell, idiot. Wait! Oh, crab. Crab. I know, super crab. Hey, give it back. I don't like it when sprint and run are on the sprint and roll are on the same button. Is there some options? Is there something we could do about that? Guides, settings. Sprint mode. Hold, dodge, tap, sprint. Yeah, not a fan of that. You tap to dodge, you hold to run. Never have been a fan of combining those two together. But okay. Crab people. What's up, Smoke? How are you? Did you have a good Mother's Day? Did you guys do anything? What'd you get into? You can't do this to me, man. How am I supposed to stay safe from all the birds and stuff around here? Not my problem. You want your shell back, you better go get a job and pay up. I hear they're always hiring in the reef. The reef? Isn't that super busy there? I don't want to talk to people. Again, really not my problem. I don't care where you get the trash from, but I'm keeping this until you do. See you later. Hold. Crab, 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 crab. Oh, you could kind of like flutter. Oh, that's what they call swimming. This is that's swimming. It was all right. I just bought some cake. Nice. What kind of cake? This game shitting on ukulele? No, I think this is supposed to be like a action RPG kind of game. Oh. Okay. Can I actually get over there? It looks like oh yeah. If you do like a sprint jump. Cool. Bread claw. A small chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. Maybe it has some value. Trade it for 250 microplastics. Aw, jeez. Ah, jeez. Why you gotta go and do that? Ah, jeez. Got some... Oh, so you did get the red velvet. Nice, dude. Was it good? I picked up, we went to Costco and I picked up a Trey Lache cake, and my niece brought over a, like, strawberry shortcake style cake. You know, it had, like, icing and then some strawberries and syrup on the top. It was okay. Neither of them were particularly great, but they seemed to enjoy them. It was soft and creamy. Let's go. The description of this game describes it as a Souls-like. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how much it's actually like that. There's no difficulty settings or anything, you know? It just said... Yeah. I like it when games don't have difficulty settings. Assist settings. Another Crab's Treasure is meant to be a challenging game, but everyone plays their own way. If the game's difficulty is harming your fun, feel free to turn some of these options on to make things a bit easier. Ah. Hard is default. Okay. Extra shell durability, reduced damage taken, lower enemy health, extra dodge invincibility, extra parry window, prevent microplastic loss on death, prevent pitfall damage, slow down game speed, give Krill a gun. Oh man, I definitely want to check out Give Krill a Gun. Maybe after we beat the game, we'll turn it on and bust some gats. Pop, 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 pop. Oh hey, it's another crab. Excuse me, sir, did you see a really tall shark pass by carrying a super awesome dope looking shell? Work? That's what I'm trying to not do. That's why I gotta catch up with worthless. Holy crap, what's wrong with your eyes? Have you been sleeping enough? Or, oh God, get away from me. Oh, oh. There's a lot of crabs. sheesh. I think I lost him. I knew the ocean could be sketchy, but I had no idea it was this bad. You 100% this game? It's a masterpiece? Oh, okay. So you've played it. And you enjoyed it. It looked really cute. My whole rationale for playing it was cute factor. I love a good cute factor. Wins Oolong? You know, I keep... Every once in a while, they have like sales on the Dragon Ball, the Kakarot game. And they had a new season pass. And there are 2 more like big DLC expansions for that game. And it's always like $35 or something like that. So I haven't picked it up. But at some point, I wouldn't mind picking up the Season 2 pass so we could play more Kakarot. I really enjoyed that game. And then we could do more Oolong. And Goku. And Vegeta. And Piccolo. And Krillin. You've beaten this game at least 4 times. What's up, Braincloud? Welcome on in. How you doing? Nice. This is my first time playing it. You hope they make a second? Well, if it's good, I hope they make a second too. I'm gonna end up like crying like a baby in this, aren't I? I guess it couldn't hurt to have a way to defend myself. This thing seems like it could do a little damage. If anyone else attacks me, I guess I'll poke them with the pokey bit. Might as well give the bad boy a few practice swings. Oh, I was trying. Found a rusty fork. Press RB to swing the fork. All right, so... Oh, Kakarot? Kakarot's a lot of fun. It just follows Dragon Ball Z, and then I don't remember where it ended at, but it follows most of like young Goku to adult Goku. Well, not like Dragon Ball. That would have been cool. They really should do OG Dragon Ball in like Kakarot style, but it tells like the Dragon Ball Z story again. It's really fun. If you've played like Xenoverse, the Xenoverse games have like similar combat to it. It's a pretty cool game. The first DLC was Future Trunks, and it's got like a whole Future Trunks area. You go to Future Dragon Ball planet. It's pretty cool. If you follow the story, you might cry. It's pretty sad. No, I'm a robot, dude. I'm dead inside. Dead inside. I don't cry. I do cry. But I don't cry. Dragging these balls across the sea. True. You could customize controls if you're not used to Souls controls. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I just played through Asterigos, and like every time I play through like another action RPG, they constantly change up the controls. So some games are you hit X and Y, others are hit RB and LB. You know, it's fine. We'll be good. Charged attack. Okay, so not sure if there's like a heavy attack, but charged attack. Can I break the bottles? Okay. I just hit right stick to focus on enemies, keeping the camera locked to them. This is really useful for fighting, so don't forget about it. I'll wallop that crab. All right. Let's go see what was above this, though. There was a reason for it. But thank you for letting me know. I like it when games have accessibility options. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't make that, can you? Mega super duper jump! No. Sometimes if you yell things, stuff happens. Dodging attacks. Tap B right as an enemy attacks to dodge out of the way. The timing takes some practice, but dodging successfully can avoid most damage. Nah, I just panic dodge. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, those are my little kelp. The currency. Okay. I get it. Okay. We got another bread claw. We got $250. Well, I don't know speedrun strats. I've never seen this game before. I love how plasticky and colorful the world is. Boy, it's so great that there's so much trash on the ocean floor. I don't know what that was, but I did it. It looked like it was like some sort of crystal of money. Whoa! What's that thing? The currents start getting warm close to this little platform. It's kind of comfy. Maybe I could rest my feet here for a little while. A crab wouldn't say feet. My little scuttle legs. Touch current. Yeah, alright, I'll fondle it. Moon snail shell found. Moon snail shells. Touch these glowing currents to restore a long-forgotten moon snail shell, which you can rest in to restore your health. If you're slain, you'll revive at the last one you stayed at, so be sure to activate every one you can. You got it. Enter. Okay, and it gives us our heals back. Okay, I wasn't sure. Some games like to have, like, consumables. I think Asterigos, right? That one had enemies. It was like Bloodborne, where, like, enemies dropped the heals as you win. So this one, you're limited. In some ways, I like the consumable, you know? Because eventually you run out of healing and there's no way to get it back, and the only way to get it back is to go rest somewhere. I kind of like the idea of being able to find heals out and about. A crab wouldn't say feet because they don't speak. How do you know they don't speak? That's my favorite shell right there, is home. As soon as I get this back, everything can go back to normal. 69 shells, nice. Microplastics and leveling up. The power present in moon snail shells will allow you to purge microplastics from yourself, gaining strength in the process. Very smart. However, certain folks might be interested in trading for your extra microplastics, so you might want to consider saving some. No way. Enhanced damage of physical strikes. Enhanced damage of umami-based attacks. Okay. Decrease the damage your shell takes and improves resistance to status effects, and that gives me more health. How much does it take to get another level? I need 300. Okay. So we don't have enough to level up quite yet. There you are. Wow. You're awful persistent. You told me to come here. I think I've been pretty clear with you, kid. This shell's the property of the Duchess now. If you want it back, make it up with her, not me. If you want it back, take it up with her. My work is done here. Come on, man. There's got to be something I can do. Yeah, now that you mention it, I can think of something. You can lick my freaking ventral fin. You can lick my freaking ventral fins and stop bothering me. That's a Lick my freaking ventral fins. I don't like how that made my mouth feel. Bah ha ha ha! Later, kid. Ah! This guy! I know this guy is always this guy. Microplastics is such a first world problem. Oh no, microplastics, we're all gonna die. I mean, it's not a first world problem. It's literally an entire world problem. not just the first world, is the entire world. The Shallows. There's cigarette butts. Oh my god, little pieces of plastic. This makes me feel bad as a human being living on the planet. If that was the point, great job. Yup, we're ruining the planet. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't see your type leaving the tide pool too often. Yeah, well, I don't have a choice. Can you tell me what's going on here? I heard there's like a Duchess in charge now? Yup, sure is. Real piece of work. Takes all my hard-earned microplastics every tide just for existing around here. And what do I see for it? Nothing. Just keeps building up her castle and hiring more soldiers to defend it. Oh, that's cool. Where can I find her? I think she has something of mine. Pal, just look around for a moment and you'll probably figure it out. Or did you miss that huge castle in the distance? Okay, great. I'll head over there. Hopefully she can get rid of my taxes for me. Oh, I see how it is. You're some kind of freeloader, are you? Bet you think you can skirt your taxes while the rest of us keep this society together, do you? You just said you hermit crabs are all the same. Where in the shells the rest of us work so hard to create with our own mantles? You ought to have stayed in your tide pool, small fry. Hey, I never did anything to you, man. Yeah, well, how's about I do something to you? Ha! Why does everyone in this place try to kill me? This shell doesn't even fit. Alright, calm down, Krill. This is the most dangerous situation you've been in since seagull breeding season. But all you gotta do is make it to that castle, like the rude snail said. Sounds like that Duchess controls the taxes around here, so I bet the shark took my shell to her. I'm sure once I tell her what's going on, this can all be resolved and I can go right back to sleep. What a waste of time. There's no way I'm fitting in this thing. Well, wear it. Don't tell me to wear. Plastic bad, I'm down with that. This game's funny. It is. Can't go south when there's plastic in your mouth. If it's a streetwalker, you might need some plastic. They don't take credit cards. They only take cash, apparently. Or Venmo. You can Venmo your streetwalker nowadays. Is he Naruto running? I think he's Naruto running. Also Naruto run when I run? What the fuck? Where did you come from? My man just appeared as if out of nowhere? I was not paying attention. I seen that though. Scan their QR code that's tatted on them for Cash App. That'd be funny. Don't worry, you could just scan my ass. Oh. What? Why? That is a choice. It looks like maybe we get like a grappling hook or something. What's it called? Fight Claw. Raw seltzer. Raw. Gotta get me some of that raw seltzer. I'm not gonna go look at that guy. That guy looks like trouble. This is nice though. Oh, now why you want me to go and read some 50 Shades of Grey? He was having a good time. And now Ebony's jumping in. Ah! Lots of sky hooks I see. Maybe it helps you get around a bit quicker. Barbed hook, a weapon designed to reel in prey at long distance. In combination with a sturdy piece of string, even massive targets might be drawn in if struck at a weak point. Okay, can't really do anything with it yet. Ah! The game cheated. You all saw it. When you're slain, you'll drop all your microplastics and your shell if you had one in the spot where you died. Be careful when you go to pick them up. If you die again while they're still on the ground, they'll be lost forever. Oh, no. It's appropriate. All right, give me a second. I'll do an appropriate thing. How many was it? 3? I just see 3, I think. Let me go get my microplastics back. Cheating game. We all saw it cheat. We all saw it cheat. I know a cheater when I see a cheater. Because I am also a cheater. It takes a cheater to recognize a cheater. Lobster limb, a severed limb of a blood star. Easily regenerated by the host creature. Collect 4 more to increase vitality. Got my stuff back. 'Cause I'm a stuff back getter kind of person. Okay. You're gonna... Okay, everything's fine. Let's get this dude. Okay, so those guys like charge up their attack. Limpet. This tiny snail adheres to rocks so strongly that removing it by force will often kill it. Stowaways. You just found your first stowaway. A little friend that you can equip in the status menu to gain all sorts of benefits. But their bonuses only apply while you're wearing a shell, so don't take them for granted. Gotcha. Well, I have not found a shell yet. We're shellless for the time being. All right, so what are we doing? We're doing it. Bug controls. I know, right? That's what game they cheat. They cheat. I don't die in video games. All right. Good, he smiles. Now term. 1 month instead of 3 is no time at all, especially if you want a weekend away from me each month. I don't think I'll be able to stay away from you for that length of time. Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. That was disgusting. Very, very disgusting. So I'm guessing that I cut that down and I get a heal. Let's heal. Let me smash. Okay, not smash. Let me just harvest it. What? Grab that shit. Yep. Okay. That was pretty simple and easy to... like this dirty sandal. Very good. Aw, I was thinking there was a booty prize. We do like our booty. Let's see if we can lure that fish in. Where'd he go? I don't want to surprise fish attack. It attacks so weirdly. I don't think I fully understand it. Back, ruffians! Back, I say! You there! I don't suppose you'd lend a claw to a fellow in need. I dare say, I'll die for sure if you don't. Okay, Vern. Oh, shit. Fine swordsmanship, my boy. I dare say these ruffians have become bolder and bolder as of late. But that's just life on the frontier. How exciting. Why not move away if it's so dangerous? And give up this prime land the Duchess offered me? No way, Moray. The Duchess gave you land? Isn't there land all over the place? Ah, the simple insights of country folk. This really is the life. You deserve something for saving my carapace, country boy. Surely this could be of use. Good luck with your country travels. Bloodstar limb. A severed limb of a bloodstar, so we just need 3 more of those. Okay. Can I get just like one of you? Okay. And that other dude went like really far away, huh? Come, come. You can target from a good distance. All right, I can actually instigate them or start them a little early. They seem to get stunned fairly easy. They don't have strong poise, which is beneficial. It makes figuring out and easing into combat a bit more amicable? I don't know what I'm looking for there. A little bit easier. Interesting. All right, it's probably a good idea to hit that up right there, huh? Let's go check it out. Sklork. Let's touch the current. I could get a level. If I go in, though, enemies come back, though, right? So, maybe not quite yet. Let's, look around a little here. Well, that's not my fault. That guy chose his life there. You made your decisions. All right, nice. We're living the dream. I don't have a shell, but we're living a dream. Can I wear a battery? I've always wanted to wear a battery. Durashell, very good, long lasting. Well, we're doing something. Talk? Hello, Wanderer. Haven't seen you in town before. On your way to offer tribute to our lovely Duchess, I suppose? I guess. Maybe. Well, take it from me. The more you can suck up to the Duchess, the better your life in Slacktide will be. As I always say, a happy habitat needs a happy autocrat. Hi there, sweetie. Oh, hello, ma'am. How does the Duchy find you this day? Pretty bad. My shell got stolen. And now I've got to talk to someone called the Duchess about something called taxes. Oh dear. I don't envy you, sweetie. The Duchess isn't known for her willingness to negotiate. But I have faith in you, sweetie. I know you'll keep your head attached. Okay, so they just repeat the same things. I wasn't sure if, like, they would have new dialogue or something. They swim pretty far. You got some decent reach, too. Ooh. Ooh. I thought I saw some. Oh, there it is. Could have swore I saw something glowing. Siphona 4. A unfathomably large number of microplastic creatures make up this bizarre organism. I need 3 resistance, then you get +4 MSG. Nice. But -3 attack. So we got to figure out what that other kind of attack is. I don't think I have that yet. Okay, so those guys have actual poise. They won't just like back down immediately. Those guys are a little more durable. Gotta be careful around them guys. Oh, you just can't randomly attack? Oh, I'm not hitting the attack button. I was hitting the X button. Like that was the attack button. Gosh darn it. Alright, and I think we looped back over to here. think it was around here before. I didn't see a way to get up there, but I'm guessing that hook has something to do with it. And we're not hookers yet. We're not quite graduated to hooker class. Ah. Oh, LB blocks. Okay. Makes sense. That's usually the block button, right? I see you over there. Oh, okay. I was wondering where that big nerd was. Okay. That dude looks pretty intimidating. Ooh, X. Dig it. Shovel it. Damn it. I got no shovel. We had a choice. It looked like I could maybe wander into there too. This could be a bad decision. As we go in, anyways. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, those don't actually hurt. That's good. I thought maybe it would. The charge attack isn't bad. you can break them? Okay, the glowing-eyed guy with the glowy eyes and the giant comb. Well, a little scary. Where were all of those kelp balls? Okay, that's it right up there. I mean, most of that's pretty easy to get through. You think he'll one-shot me? we don't have a shell or anything? Maybe I could just like run by him. He has a giant fork. Not fork, comb. I'm playing your favorite game. Well, it's really cute so far. How you doing, Adoration? We just started. Yep, he one-shot me. Not something I'm surprised about. All right, let's go get our stuff back. I mean, if I lose it, it's fine. We're still relatively early on. Losing like a level or two is not a big loss. This game is hard. Well, so far it's okay. I mean, you know me. I play everything on like stupid difficulty, so I'm used to I did not dodge there at all. I'm used to a challenge. I don't know why I just healed there. It felt like the right thing to do. Okay, that did... I wanted to know what the block did. I wanted to know what the block did, and it doesn't seem to do anything. I keep trying to run with left stick. You don't do that? Okay. Okay. Tomb Raidered out. How to compare to the others? It's because of how similar all the Tomb Raider games are. It's really hard to be like, yeah, this one's different. They all kind of feel the same, you know? Sea Star. The legends say that these can grant any wish. They're not wrong. +3 vitality. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. I don't know how to really judge that one. There were bits and pieces of it that I liked more than the other Tomb Raiders, and some bits and pieces that I thought were just as bad as the others. I mean, you're basically playing the same game, no matter which one you play, just, you know, slightly different locales, but the mechanics are all identical, so... It's like, you're playing the same game, again. It's just Tomb Raider. I kind of look at it as like Tomb Raider 1.1, Tomb Raider 1.2, Tomb Raider 1.3. They're not really like full-on sequels. You know? Okay. I mean, whatever that big gnarly crab dude is up there, I might be able to fight him, but I don't have any, like, real protection or anything. Let's go, in here. See what we can do. We'll take a vitality, an attack. I do like going glass cannon in. I don't know what umami based damage is. I don't know what that is. We haven't seen any of it. I'm kind of hesitant to like level up right now, you know, until I like really see what we've got going on for us. There's nothing wrong with taking like some vitality and resistance. I could get 3 levels. We'll put 2 in 1. We'll do 2 in 1. Yeah, why not? Remember, one of the biggest, but still a small difference I liked in Last Revelation is the bigger icons for pickups. Oh, you mean it's just like easier to pick things up? That's something I don't think I realized while playing it. Oh, easier to see what you're getting? Maybe that's just I don't recall them being like the items being bigger. Maybe that's a remaster thing. They all kind of look the same to me. I didn't notice a difference between 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, maybe that's like a remaster thing. Maybe they're all a little more apparent. It does say ketchup. Played it on GOG, so I can't say about the remaster. Yeah, gotcha. I've never played the original, so I don't know what they look like. So yeah, maybe in the original games 1, 2, and 3, the items were smaller. I really don't know. But I feel like in any of the games that I played, I don't recall them. I mean, maybe they are slightly bigger. I honestly don't. I don't remember. I played it last year. That was a very, very long time ago. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what I ate for dinner last week. Even one day from last week. I got no idea. I got no idea. My memory really just doesn't work like that. Especially with how many games I play. Like, add that to everything. Good that you don't have a stamina bar, because if I did, I never would have made that jump and been able to attack there. Hoo-wee! Alright, let's go see what the entrance thing is over here. I hate stamina bars. It's one of the 5 reasons I don't like Souls games. Well, the stamina bar forces you to not just sit there and swing. It forces you to be more tactical and smart about your combat. But I get it. That style of game isn't going to be for everyone. I think the only thing I really don't like about stamina bars is when you're not in combat that you can't just run around. That's probably the only thing I don't like about that, but they fixed that problem in Elden Ring. Elden Ring, while you're not in combat, you can run as much as you want. Once you get into combat, then you have to be wary of your stamina bar. That was one of the annoyances about like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and Demon Souls and all that, was like, hey, I've killed everything here, I just want to run through this area, and yeah, you gotta like constantly wait for your stamina to come back to run, so that's something that they should have fixed way before then. That's probably my only big complaint. Halt, trespasser. By order of the Duchess, all suspicious characters are to be barred from Slacktide. Suspicious? I thought I looked pretty harmless. Downright adorable. Huggable even. Perhaps you speaketh the truth, vagrant, but I shalt ne'er grantest thou entry. Twixt these mighty gates, whilst thy loins remain ungirded. Excuse me? Dude, take a hint. She's saying you're naked. Oh, yeah. I guess I hadn't thought about that. Is that important these days? I feel like society's really moved on without me while I've been practicing self-care. Sure seems like it. The Duchess would have our heads if we let you in wearing nothing but a rag. Fret not, little crustacean. Near by, to the east, lieth a repository laden with complimentary garmentry. Face the gate and turn right and you'll find a charity center where you could get something to wear. Our captain is stationed there right now, I think. Great guy. He'll get you sorted. Sounds cool. And then you'll let me in? Assuming nothing sketchy comes up in your background check. Sure. Everything's sketchy? I'll let you pass, but don't distract our soldiers too much. We gotta train hard to keep an enemy at bay, or at Gulf or Cove or Strait, wherever they come from. What are you, Private? Ma'am, a clump of sand, ma'am. And what is a clump of sand good for, Private? Ma'am, to form the walls of Slacktide, ma'am. And what is Slacktide to you, Private? Ma'am, the prettiest place in all the ocean. That one has a blue helmet, and none of those have blue helmets. I see green and tan and yellow, but none of those are blue. You're goddamn right, Private. This trash revolution's wonderful, isn't it? Seems like it was only yesterday we were picking heart kelp out of the weeds with our bare claws. Truly, the advance in technology has been a boon for our society, with literally zero downsides. Wow, what a coincidence that all three of us share the exact same opinion on this. Indubitably, our aligning political beliefs are what make us the very best of friends. You know what? True. It ain't easy to make it into the Slacktide Royal Guard. Every crab you see has worked their carapaces off to get where they've got. I don't know what you think you'll find up here, but you ain't gonna get the chance, small fry. Alright, you big galoot. I like to swing as much as I want. They can for me to be more tactical with bosses pattern. But like, if I have an opening, I want to be able to hit the boss like 5 times and roll away versus 1 time and hope I have enough stamina to roll away. I know that's not how it actually is in Souls game, but it's an exaggerated, it very much is an exaggerated example. You can swing as much as you like as long as you have stamina. And, I mean, that's one of the things. The kind of the decision behind it is a little bit like the further you go into the game, the slightly easier things are to kind of get. If an enemy feels too hard, you can grind and level up. It's an RPG. You can get more health, you can get more damage, you could get more stamina. There's a lot of things that you could do to like help make the game easier on yourself, you know? Lots of things that can make it like more simple. And you almost always have enough stamina to roll away. Even if you swing all, and I mean all of your stamina, you can roll away even with the slightest of bars. Even with the slightest of bars. So you're almost always guaranteed to be able to roll away. It is a very, very rare circumstance that you're not able to roll away. Hey, you seen Kelvin recently? Oh, he shipped out. Part of the expedition to the Moon Caves. Weren't they supposed to be back by now? They must be struggling to find something for the Duchess. Poor folks. Remember the last time an expedition returned empty-handed? Oh God, don't remind me. Poor troop became shells of their former selves. Well, I do see that there's something up there, but it doesn't look like I can get up there. Maybe you gotta be able to climb up that thing. All right. So we talked to some people. We said, hey, we introduced ourselves. They know who I am. They know what's up. But I mean, that's kind of like the whole thing in the games is, yeah, being mindful and tactical of your stamina consumption. It's just a big part of the games. So yeah, sometimes when there's an opening, you can't attack. You just have to back off and be smart about what you're doing. I do think that, to me, that's part of one of the reasons why I enjoy the game is like that, the ebb and flow of combat and the tactical side of things, like knowing when it's safe to like rush in and get an attack. If you're playing well, stamina really shouldn't ever be... When I play those games, it's not often that I run into an issue with stamina because you're so wary of your stamina consumption. You know, I can do like 2 swings with this weapon before I run out of stamina. You know that I can swing like 3 times. So you go in, you swing for, and sometimes you don't even have the opportunity to swing more than once or twice. Sometimes that's all the opportunity that you have. This kind of looks like bossy to me. Let's take the heal. Let's grab this. We might be fighting a boss here, huh? It's a very large Are you napping? I'm gonna push this button. Where's Soda Can? Woo! Now I can get in to see the Duchess. This shell chafes like heck compared to mine. Who even made this thing? Found a weird metal shell. Press and hold LB to hide inside your shell. Burying a shell reduces damage taking. Hiding in it will divert all damage to your shell health. Okay. I don't like how it dims the sides of the screen, but okay.
Claws off, lawbreaker!
That's me, the lawbreaker.
Oh, crab. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law, but the law is not so easily outwitted. By its strength alone do we rise above the beasts.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line, okay?
You should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have these other worthless law breakers.
Okay, sounds good. Nephro, Captain of the Guard. All right.
Your fish food.
Holy macaroni.
Your filthy soul is destined for the grave.
Would you like to respawn at the nearby Moon Jelly location? Yeah, what's a Moon Jelly location? That's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dope. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool! Okay, I tried to, like, block and stuff there, and I was getting my butt whipped. Okay. What if he comes over here to join me and I could just hang out?
Your fish food.
Unblockable attacks. Some attacks are unblockable aggro attacks, signaled by the aggro symbol that appears above Krill. When you see it, be sure to dodge, run, or jump out of the way.
Your filthy soul! If you dare raise your blade against the law!
Well, I didn't heal when I hit the up button. That was unfortunate. I should have had him there. He seems pretty easy.
Claws off, lawbreaker! Your fish food! Through my blade is
Holy
justice
macaroni!
itself, and it's heard. Hasty man degenerate! Your filthy soul! You dare raise your blade against the law!
What? What? I was concentrating on picking up the little heal thing that I was not paying attention to what he was doing. Nice.
Claws off, lawbreaker!
All right, we got him this time.
Your fish food! Your filthy soul is destined for the grave!
Oh, he gave me the old back kick. I was really hoping that we were gonna fill. I don't know what filling up that second meter does there, so I was getting a little greedy. I thought one more hit was gonna do it, and it didn't, so I was in a really bad position there. That was a little early.
Your fish food!
Balance and capsize. Okay, hitting an enemy with enough attacks to max out their balance meter will open them up to being capsized. When their health bar starts flashing, hit them with a powerful attack such as a charged attack to knock them down for several seconds. Okay.
You can't outrun the law forever, kid.
I like the fact that they give you a checkpoint right at the boss. That was self-defense, right? It's gotta be self-defense. Anyone would agree. He came at me like a crazy guy. What was I supposed to do? Shuck, shuck, shuck. Okay, play it cool. If anyone asks, he just tripped and broke his leg and landed on a sword. It sounds like something he would do. I agree. I agree. Swap can. Now it has more health. Cool. Very cute. If I took a little more patience, most of those guys' attacks were pretty easy to dodge, and just staying on his left side was like the key to winning that. Oh, do we have an invisible wall? We are so far beyond the era of acceptability for invisible walls. You guys okay? It's not invisible, I see it. Captain, the long claw of the law. You can change costumes in the status menu. Whoa. Okay, well this one's invisible. I think one of my biggest pet peeves is any sort of game that's made today has like zero excuse for invisible walls. I do not find that there is any acceptable rationale, reasoning behind anyone using that type of thing this day and age. Oh, look, there's like... So we just needed to unlock this, and now we have can. And now we have, shells everywhere. And now there's Omni shell. Oh, this is a big boy. Okay, those guys are pretty tough. 800 experience, though. Hell yeah. Let's go. Banana peel. 10 defense. Lightweight. And I'm like faster now. So medium shell there, that allowed me to move slightly slower. Now we move a little bit faster because we have a small shell. Bye-bye. Yep, we're a soft shell crab. Why, hello there! Come to bask in my beauty? You know it. Nothing wrong with that. Just look at my gorgeous shell and the envy-inducing trash I wear upon it. My charm rivals that of the Duchess herself, does it not? Do not tell her I said that, okay? Absolutely, ma'am. I totally would not snitch. I'm not a snitcher. I do not believe in snitching. I believe in the old adage, snitches be getting stitches. I just swore I saw something around here. Or at least I thought I did. I thought I did. Rude. I don't even know where that was. I don't know where oh, okay, I know where I am. Got it. That took a second. I need a shell again. I'm shellless. Oh, it's still alive. Okay, but now I can beat that big bully crab with his comb. Fork comb. Fork over. Oh, where'd you come from? Cheating as rooster. Holy crap, lock on, do better. Does that fish live in the wall now? Where'd the other one go? Ah! Maybe the game is a little broken. Did I play Mortal Shell? No, I haven't played that. I haven't heard anything good about that one. I've heard nothing but like really negative things about Mortal Shell, so it's not high on my list of Souls-likes to check out. I watched somebody play a little bit of it when it first came out because I was intrigued by it, but it looked like nobody I watched was having a good time playing that. Just installed my new bidet that you use as a drinking fountain. Disgusting. Why would you say that? That is a horrid thing, and you should be ashamed. Toilets were not made for the mouth. Wow. Have you ever used one? I could never go without it again. Yeah, I don't like having a wet ass. I don't mind like having a wet ass in the shower, but yeah, I don't like the way it feels. Though I do appreciate a clean ass. You dry it off. I mean, you got a bidet towel. Your ass isn't fully clean if you don't use one. I mean, I shower. Okay, so when they have glowy eyes, they give you like a big prize. No glowy eyes, no big prize. Got it. I find the bidet very uncomfortable. I don't like it. Physically based rendering. Physically based rendering. Why does it say physically based rendering? It's probably not right, right? I think they accidentally like left that in there, or that's on purpose. It doesn't seem right to me. Bidets are great. Yeah, I know. People like to sing their praises, but I mean, you have to be comfortable with using one, and I don't like the way the bidet feels. Like, I enjoy the feeling of a clean ass, don't get me wrong. But the way it feels where it's squirting water all up in your ass, I don't like that feeling. It's very uncomfortable. I don't know that that's something I'll get over. I'll just wipe my ass, you know. Plenty of ways to clean your butt. You can only use a bidet at home. Well, I guess I definitely would not use a public bidet. Usually only poo at home. Okay. Do you own a bidet, Teak? Are you a bidet connoisseur? I do not. Okay. But you can now, right? You could totally install one. But we were talking about this, I don't know, like a year or two ago. About how easy it is to install them. They're not too complicated to implement. Which I guess is a good selling point. You know, you don't have to get a bidet toilet itself. You could just get a standalone and install. Took you like 10 minutes and 40 bucks. That's not bad. I don't think I'd want one of those attachment bidets though. I'd go all out and get a whole toilet with one built in. How much is a toilet with one built in? Those can't be cheap, right? You return, exhibitionist. And draped appropriately, no less. I trust you spoke with the captain. The captain? Funny, I must have missed him. Missed him, huh? That's pretty weird. Whatever, you're not nude anymore, and that's what counts. Hark, a weary vagabond doth grace our gates. pray I would see them part for open the gate, Nate. You got it. Hey, I feel like there's an awful lot of violence around here. I thought the whole point of the Duchess was to make things safe. Go tell her all about it, kid. See how quickly you get kicked back to your tide pool. Good question. Probably a lot more than 40. Yeah, I would imagine. About 300 to 400. I was thinking it was going to be more than that. Bidet toilet. Bidet toilet. Yeah, no, they're like $600-700. They're a little more. They're a little more. Now that's just based on a cursory glance. There could be cheaper ones. There could be cheaper ones. Some of them are $25,000. $25,000 is a car. I would not buy a bidet that costs $25,000. That's a lot of dollars. I do see the 25K one from Ferguson Home, yeah. For that much, the damn thing better wipe my ass too and give me a reach around? Maybe it does. Maybe it's a sex toilet. Sex toilet, sex toilet. Because I don't want a hose. That defeats the purpose. They also have a much more affordable one at 11 grand. I always got to remember, man, my iPad does not load things well. Let's just check. I just wanted to check Home Depot. American Standard isn't bad. That's just a toilet company. Where was the link for Home Depot? I know what a bidet is. Do people still use bidets? Excellent question. The Bidet King. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Bidet King. I got a feeling they know what they're talking about. You can't be called the Bidet King without being the king of the bidet. Some of those are $1,800, $1,400, $3,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $2,500. There's a $460 one. All right, well, the cheapest one there was $460. Rather just look at Home Depot. Home Depot, like, I don't know. Are there, the only place I've ever bought a toilet from is like the hardware store. Heated bidets, warm wash. Stop giving me things that move it. It's $770, $1,300, a grand, $530, a grand, $530, $500. Yeah, they seem to start around like 400 and upwards. I'm sure you can find some cheaper ones though. I don't know what would be considered good either. Bidet King looks like you can buy the toilet and then pick the special seat to attach. Yeah. The more expensive one comes with dryers. Yeah, they're all fairly expensive. I was thinking like $700-800 for like a basic one. So the fact that they're like $500, that's still a lot for a toilet. That's still a lot for a toilet. $40 is definitely an attachment of $40. He seems a lot more affordable when you already have a toilet. I wonder how hard is it to clean the bidet? That's why I just got the attachment. Yeah. A truly curious wanderer. What has possessed your mind with such strange thoughts? Get moving, kid. It's bad enough standing around all day without dealing with weirdos like you. Thank you. Fort Slacktide. Hello. The captain takes his job very seriously and expects the same for us all. We've been doing drills non-stop since high tide. Do these hurt? They do. Good to know. Give me a toilet with a bidet and a heated seat. That's a lot, man. But I've heard heated seats are nice. I always find it weird sitting down on a pre-warmed seat. But you know what? I like heated seats in cars. Those are nice. Those are definitely nice. This pencil looks very suspect. Why is it so shiny? That's very true. We don't have Midwest winters. Sitting down on a cold toilet seat is definitely something else. I agree. The toilet seats we have aren't plastic, they're ceramic, and they do get chilly. Even in the summertime, they get chilly. As long as it's in my house and not preheated by another human's butt, I'm chilling. Yeah. I've definitely sat down on pre-warmed toilet seats before. Not my favorite. Honestly, there's nothing important back here, but we still can't have crabs scuttle around where they please. If you're looking for something shiny, you'd probably have better luck in the caves west of here. If you can get up there, that is. I could go back there if I want. I just don't want to right now. The sculptures around here can be hit or miss, but I kind of dig this one. Which one are you referring to? What's a sculpture? The shovel? Or the pencil and cardboard with a bobby pin? I don't know what you want up this tower, but no chance, hatchling. Don't you have more pressing matters to go to inside? To get to. Here we go. Home Depot, chair height, rear/front wash, heated seat, adjustable water temp, $489. How does the toilet adjust the water temp? I thought just cold water. I don't have, there's no like hot water thing for the toilet. It just has the cold water. So it must have its own like little internal heater? I assume you have to like plug that in somewhere. It's electric, right? Yeah, do you have to plug the bidet in somewhere? Looks like you have to plug it into an outlet, right? So I would presume there's an internal heating mechanism, yeah. It's a little scary. Some bidets have built-in heaters. The cheaper ones just connect to your hot water line under the sink. Oh, but see, that's the problem. You would have to run one from your toilet to your sink, which would be needed for the C2, right? I mean, if there's any heating component, right? Which means, let's say your bathroom's already furnished, right? You're not building your own bathroom. Not having a line from the hot water to the toilet, because most toilets just have the one pipe that runs to them, which is just the cold water pipe, because they don't need another one. You would have to somehow run a line from one to the other, and that could be a little invasive. It's not exactly... It's probably not too difficult to install it in there, but then just drill a small hole in your cabinet. It's not always that easy. Sometimes it is. Some people, like, if you just had a sink and a toilet, sometimes people's sinks in like smaller, like, half baths, they don't have like a cabinet underneath, and then that's fine. But I would need an electrician to work on my bathroom. Yeah, it really depends on your bathroom setup, depending on like how you would be able to do something like that. So not only would you have to buy the $500 toilet, you might have to have like a plumber come in, or an electrician, or any number of people to come in and make sure that they can do it and it doesn't look bad, you know? I mean, I don't know that I would want that water tube to just, you know, run out. I would kind of want it away from things. I only have one outlet. It's on the far wall next to the sink. It only works if the bathroom light is on. I mean, chances are you're not using the toilet without having the light on, right? Well, I guess if it's late at night, you're not turning that on. I don't think I've ever woken up for a late night turding, though. It's always been pee. If you're not much of a handyman, you would need to hire someone. I mean, I could drill a hole perfectly fine, but I would want it to look nice, you know? What are you in line for? Paying my taxes, same as everyone. But to be honest, getting to see the Duchess's beauty in person is almost worth the trip in itself. Now remember what we talked about, Vito. Don't speak when the Duchess is speaking, or she'll chop me head off. That's a good boy. I'm always nervous working on things that I'm not like super familiar with. I could do basic like handiwork, but even then I get like nervous. You know, I could drill holes and hang things and make sure that they're level and stuff like that. No problem. What are you here for? Begging the Duchess not to demolish my house for a new food court. You know how it is. Glad I have at least a snack while I wait for my audience with the Duchess. That snack looks a little ashy. It's a bit of an acquired taste, but it's the latest thing in the big city. What'd you bring to pay your taxes with? I found this shiny little thingamajig digging through the sand over by the drop-off. That thing? She's probably got 100 of those already. You're gonna get thrown out of the throne room. Hurry along, civilian. It's not every day our Duchess takes visitors. Are you okay? You look like you're gonna steam inside your shell. I'm just stressed, okay? It's a big deal to meet with the Duchess. What are you looking at? Nothing much. Hey! Where do you think you're going, chum? We're gonna go see the Duchess, lady. Oh yeah? Just walk in and see the Duchess, huh? What do you think we're all standing around for? A tour? Come back when you've made an appointment like the rest of... Actually, due to a gap in her schedule, our Royal Duchess is receiving walk-ins for the next 15 minutes. Wait, huh? Oh, neat! I'll head on in then. What's in this room? No. No way. I was supposed to clean up back here, but I haven't had the chance yet. I don't want you to see it. Just give me like a few minutes, okay? I promise I'll get it done. Aw. I want to see. Word of advice, civilian. Your presence here is a privilege. Don't scuttle around where you aren't asked. Was I asked here? What is this, a duck? Yeah, there's another one of those like swing spots. There's a bunch of them. All right, we need some sort of grappling hook or other to get in through that. But I can jump over that mighty easily. And I can put my sticky little fingers on a limpet. I'm intrigued by this cardboard that is not bothered by the water. Sand, I get. Ketchup flag, I get. Straw, makes sense. What up, nerd? I don't know what you think you'll find up here, but you ain't got a chance, small fry. Why you gotta be rude like that, though? Hey, no one need to be rude. Oh, it's another one of you blubber nuts. You guys are just everywhere, aren't you? All right, let's do our walk-in thing. Just chess pieces and stuff, very cool.
Speak.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I recently had my shell taken away, and I was wondering if there's any way we could work out some sort of a...
Do you like my castle, little hermit?
Your castle? Oh, it's pretty neat, I guess.
You guess? A lot of work went into this place, you know? Work made possible by generous contributions from citizens like yourself.
Okay, PBS.
And it was worth it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look, I can find another way to pay my taxes, but for now, I'd really just like to...
Even more gorgeous than the coral reefs, wouldn't you say?
I've never been to... I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs are super overrated. Everyone says so.
Oh, perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit. But first, I'll need something from you. My castle still lacks a certain panache, pizzazz, flair. Je ne sais quoi. A platoon went out on my behalf to recover something shiny and gorgeous from the cave to the west. But those buffoons haven't reported in since. Such incompetence.
Mon Dieu.
Climb the western tower to begin your journey to the cave. Then catch up with my platoon and help recover something worthy of my beauty. Return to me with Trinket in claw, and we can speak of delaying your tax payments for no longer than 2 calendar tides.
Okay, thank you. I won't let you down. I'll get you the shiniest thing I can. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside trying to...
Begone, little hermit. I tire of you.
Does she have crab boobs?
Yes, ma'am!
I can't tell with the weird pixeling, but I think she got crab boobs. Your ears filled with sand, little hermit? I gave you a task. Return to me with an object worthy of my beauty or do not return at all. Yes, ma'am. She's got a incense thing? Or that's like for, or it could be for steeping tea. Is it this one? Is this where she said to go? This is north. Look, I thought I went west when I turned to the right. It said west. I went in there. Scuttle-dee-dee. Hey, can I get by here? Does it look like it? A shipment of the fort's defensive urchins got spilled out across the hall. It's really got the Duchess up in arms. She's already executed 5 people over it. Whoa. Well, I really gotta get by here. Duchess's orders. Duchess's orders, huh? Alright, tell you what. I think there's some leftover gear in the room across the hall that could help you get into this tower. Just don't go blaming me if you get yourself hurt. Okay, thank you. Zoom. Hey, you cleaned it up. Alright, I guess I can let you in if you're on a Duchess-approved mission. I really didn't want you to see the mess back here. Just find what you need and skedaddle, okay? And please don't tell anyone. I'll have it cleaned up soon, I promise. That's what I say all the time. Cow water. Ooh. And what flavor is the cow water? Marlboro. Mario. 20 A-class cigarettes. Good old that smooth smoke of Mario cigarettes. Uncrustworthy grape jelly and mozzarella sandwich on white bread. Sounds good. Oh, shuckers. I hate that they did voice lines. I'm part of it. Instead of doing it for everything, I'm sure they couldn't afford it for everything, you know. They only do it for like the big stuff. Voice acting can be a little expensive. Especially if you're like a little indie studio, which I'm assuming they are. This room was supposed to be cleaned up like 2 tides ago. First the urchin spill blocking the west tower. Now this. No way I'll be able to meet up with my platoon in time. Ugh, really wanted to impress the Duchess. Well, sucks to be you. Cheesy guns. Toasted snack crackers. I love my cheesy guns. This is my favorite flavor. Okay, okay. I don't know what was happening there, but that was annoying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fishing line. I was reading that. Found some old string. Hold LT to aim a fish hook, then release to grapple towards it. Fishing line. A sturdy piece of string used to swing from place to place or to entangle one's foes. Got fishing line. Now, can we go back to my cheesy guns? Sulfur. The snack that fires back. Includes natural charcoals and saltpeter. Oh, that's lovely. Yep, totally all edible things. Huh, okay. And do I have like a number of... Oh, look, there's something up there. Yeah. Sea Star. What did the Sea Star do? Teleportation? What is this? Allows you to warp between previously visited moon snail shells. Do I have to buy it? Skills. Okay. Maybe I haven't unlocked that cool ability yet? I do like the idea of teleportation. That also means that I can look around like all through here again now that we have the grapple hook. Right? Bye, nerds. I gotta go find treasure. There were so many beautiful treasures that my fingers needed to put their fingering on. Excuse me, sir. I need to go back there. It's very important. It was my job to go in there. Just so you know. Order of the Duchess. Please and thank you. I will squirt ink into your mouth if that's what needs to be done. I'll do it. Don't tempt me. I'll flip and do it. I don't know why I would, but I'll do it. Never leave your mouth unprotected around me is a bad decision. Okay, sir, I need to get in here. It's very important. Chwata! I don't think he understood the importance. I told him it was important. I don't think he quite understood the importance of my important message. Sometimes people don't get the importance of importance. You catch my beans? They did not catch my beans. I don't think they understand the schwata. We'll have to teach them the proper usage of schwata. A lot of schwata. Ah! Cool, cool. Not quite sure what those are, but I'm collecting it, and so it must be important, right? Ah! I could get over there. I could do it. I could do it. Nice, I need that. I'll pry it from your cold, dead corpse. Hello? Double hello. Now who's in cooking season? A charge attack is working pretty well for us. We're digging it. Ow. Double ow, back away. Uh-oh. Okay, that is not a place I am able to place myself on with placing. Oh. Do I want to be here? Let's I got so greedy there. I thought I had him. I thought I had him. Oh man, that was so super greedy. Ah, shit. Over this way? So greedy. Oh. Hello. Okay, that one wasn't greedy. Cereal. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Yama. Hair claw. A small chunk of plastic and metal in the shape of a crab's claw. Must be worth a lot. Trade it for 2,500 microplastics. Okay, cool. Get a new one. All right. And they sent me over here for this right here. Yep. And these are the points it looks like that we use to like gain skills and stuff. I'm excited for some skills and whatnot. There's a skill tree. I love a skill tree. Big skill tree fan. Sponge, an absorbent, yellow, and porous specimen, plus 33% umami regeneration from attacking. Okay. Cool. I got a party shell. I got a party hat. It's party time. Oh, it's party time. We're having a party. Oh. It's party time. Uh-huh. Alright, I see that guy down there. He's doing some big guarding. Alright, what do we got? Another crab! The size of a crab knows no upper or lower bounds. Revives you once upon death at the cost of this stowaway. Oh, I think we equip this, right? Die instantly. Oh, I can save the game? Hell yeah. Neat. Okay, so I can put on adaptations and stowaways. So I'll put that on and it'll bring me back to life. Works while naked. Oh, cool. A sea star, a siphonophore, and a sponge. Okay. Those seem pretty helpful. I do want to battle that guy, but I have this like very sinking stomach feeling that the thing will whip my patooter. If we could maybe spend a little bit of our dollary dues, might be worth. You gonna come over here? Okay. I definitely want this. All right, yeah, I saw that over there. Let's take care of this guy first. Perfect. All right. Maybe if I jump off this, I can get up there. All right, let's run. Let's jump. All right. I'm gonna find my way over to there, huh? Sand dollar, a little guy that looks like a coin, vanishes on death, but prevents you from losing microplastics. Oh, okay, that's cool. Those are always helpful little things, I think. I don't think I've ever used one of those, but I feel like they're helpful. I think I went about this in a backwards type fashion, but I like backwards. Yeah, not making that one. All right, we got to go back up. Was somewhere over here. Hey, it'd be foolish to like go forward without coming back here and looking around at the stuff we can, right? Ah. Oh, there's a big boy up there, huh? Probably. That guy seemed dangerous. I'm not saying I can't fight that guy. Oh, this gives me 2 something. Maybe we can deposit our party hat? Yeah, it looks like there's something climbable right there. Let's go check that out. I do like the reach. The reach is very nice. Boy, those guys really do scurry a long way, don't they? I like the idea of like painting the sea floor with all the trash, but I said it before, but it really does depress me that like the sea floor could actually be like this or, you know, worse. Oh, was there something up here that we already got? I did die before, didn't I? Alright, let's roll into here, and then I want to try to go up to that big scary place. So, what is this whole shell collection? Yeah. Can I just, like, take one? No, it just tells you about the shells that you have. So I've got a can, a banana, a party hat. So we should, like, at least put everyone on that we see, huh? Combat memories. Oh, and you can refight things. Okay. Level up, sure. I'm gonna take a couple of attack. We'll take a resistance. I have no idea what MSG is. Enhances damage of umami-based attacks. Maybe we'll take half of one of those. Alright. I don't know what umami is. Umami. Alright, you know what? Let's go run back and try to fight the big guy. Alright. He might be really difficult. But I want to see what he's all about. And I ain't afraid of no punk. I ain't scared. I'm a brave little crab. This is probably a horrible idea. Royal Shell Splitter. Okay. Okay, he's not bad. Okay, he doesn't seem too bad. That's cool. We got this. Heck yeah! And my stuff's just right below me? And I get a free defensive shell? I love it. Cool, cool. Oh, dude! We were so close. Yeah, he's not bad. Woo! Easy baby game. All right. Nice. Nice. Paper claw. A chunk of metal in the shape of a crab's claw. This must be of sizable value. Traded in for 5,000 microplastics. Very cool. Very cool. Are there any unique shells that we can shell on? It's seldom that we find something worthwhile. Ban streamer. Please and thank you. It's a cute little fight. Now I want to see that big other nerd. Uppum toppums. Banana peel. Yeah, heck of a thing to try to grab in the middle of a fight. So one of the things I find really hard to do in games is you get into like the middle of like a combat arena or something like that, and there's always like things around, playing around that could help you out. And I'm always just like, Who'd that do? Bottle cap. Well, I'll at least throw it on for the time being. Oh, where'd you come from? Not as scary as their bigger counterpart. Still kind of scary, but not as scary. Hiya. I don't appreciate that. That was my face that you just smashed. Cool, cool. I'm assuming the more of this stuff we grab, the better. Another bread claw, nice. I like the cute little names for the trash objects. The lid to a cooler. Can I go down there? No, that's not a secret. That totally looked like a very cool secret. And it was just dubious. Duplicitous. This wasn't where I was trying to look around though. Unfortunately. But maybe with the power of love? No. Love does not live here. I was gonna try and jump up to that. Oh, we just got it. Oh, okay, we were up there. We were up there. All right. Double the checking. Double the gum. Double mint, double mint. Any of you? Cool. Just to make sure we're not getting jumped. Let's snippery-doo you. All right, nice. And let's take this up. There was one of those lobsters up top, and since we fought that other one, that wasn't too bad. I feel like, oh, I very much hit the wrong button. I very much hit that wrong button. I think the bread claw give you 250 experience. Monies. Okay. I mean, they're a little scary, but they're not too bad. I ain't scared. I do like the fact that the environment offers you ways to like continue to stay around. You can pick up healing from enemies. I was just saying that was one of the things I liked about Asterigos was that you could continue to explore. Like, you didn't have to worry about how much heal you had on hand. There was always a chance that you could continue to explore, which was, for me, good. That was definitely a nice little bonus plus. Nice, and they had glowing eyes, so that's an extra bonus, right? Very cool. Very, very cool. Schmagash. Cocoa nut? Shell weight. Different shells have different weights indicated by the letter on their stat sheet. A heavier shell might take more hits, but it'll also slow down your dodge roll, making it harder to avoid attacks. Oh man, yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with the can. A busted ass can. The medium dodge, that's one thing. The heavy dodge, that's a whole nother can of bags. Fine. Just wanted to pick that up. Ah, we should definitely heal before we fight that. Holy hell. Just hit it. I couldn't hit it once. Chip claw. A chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. It's definitely worth something. Trade it in for 500 microplastiques. Okay, I did not mean to jump down there. Good. 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 Give me that. I think I saw another one of them big nerds over there, huh? Yeah, he's stomping around. I got one heal. Oh, he's stomping. You coming? I keep getting caught on the environment. Okay, it's not great that they sink in. A tiny little snail with a surprising affinity for umami, 15% shell spell damage, 2 res required. We got no more heals. Yeah, I'm on. You saw them cheat. You saw him cheat. No, dude! He knocked the sauce out of me. Oh. Ah. Well, they don't take away your purple thing. Whatever that is, that doesn't go anywhere. That's okay. A little disappointing, but it's alright. What a turd. What a dirty little turd. I don't even have an excuse for that one. I just sucked the big butthole there. The big round butthole. Gotta be careful. I didn't know that they could follow up twice like that. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference, but... One, I thought he was gonna, you know, get stuck down here. Holy shit. That is just bad. Yep, I deserve that. I hit left trigger rather than LB. Why am I getting my ass kicked by this thing? The terrain is messing with me. It's not very flat, so is definitely messing with me. They do a good job of avoiding you as well. Where am I going? I'm now confused. I knew where I was going before and now I don't. Where was I going? I actually don't know. Why? What happened, brain? Where's the save point? I literally don't know where I'm going. I don't know how I got turned around, but I did. And I have no idea where I'm going. That's great. Ah, it's over here. Okay. I don't know how I got turned around like that, but I did. Yeah, I mean, they weren't too bad, and now all of a sudden, well, I mean, that's my fault. I hit the wrong button. I hit the grapple button. I do that. Sometimes I get into, like, sticky situations, and I get what I like to call dumb fingers. And I just panic, you know, and I hit buttons and stuff. And it turns out that the buttons I hit are bad buttons to hit. Maybe strafing to the right's better. I thought strafing to the left was a smarter decision, but maybe it's not. Is this guy still back here? He is. Okay. Okay, definitely thought I rolled faster than that. Okay, we're okay. We are okay, I think, for the time being. We are filled with disappointment, but that's what we do. We disappoint. It's kind of our MO. I wonder, and I'm actually really curious about it, if you have low heals, I wonder how common it is for the game to provide that to you. And, you know, I couldn't do that the first time because the game's too difficult for me. Very difficult. It's just way too difficult. Way too difficult. Meow. Hey guys. No, come on. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, yeah, open it. A blood star limb. Oh, okay. That, it's supposed to, like, increase our health, right? Okay. I didn't want to fight you anyway, so... There's a little bit of jank here and there. There's a little. Very cute, though. Alright, so what was over here? What was the lobsterman guarding from us? Nothing? Something? Ah! What are you targeting? Ah! Sure. I jumped down into the pit of death, man. Holy crackeronies, man. Sure. Why not? Couldn't jump up on that. Ah! Is this the beginning of the game? I feel like this is beginning of game. Okay, so that whole area wraps back around over here to the beginning. Interesting. I thought maybe this was like a new area. I don't think I was done looking around up there. Okay, my bad. I didn't know what all I was getting into there. Didn't mean to come back down here. Don't think I recall seeing anything that we could grapple in here. I'm back, baby. Let's not die this time. That'd be like the best. I lost all my monies because I was being a damn fool. A damn fool. I lost all my dollary dudes. They just had to go and make this awkward as hell to try to jump on, didn't they? I don't know if there's any reason for me to come out here. I'm not quite sure if we finished looking around. I feel like maybe we did, but also maybe we didn't. Oh, there's like a little... I can't burrow. There is something there. Okay. So there was something else here. I just can't dig right now. I guess you need another tool. So we got the grappling hook. So in some way, it is worth it that I went looking around because we're getting some extra supplies and stuff, but at the same time, I don't have everything that I can use. Which is definitely big unfortunate. They don't re-heal. That's interesting. So I got knocked down. I really can't see what's happening there. I don't like that. I was curious if there was something over here like this. It just shoved me right off. Maybe not. I was curious about it. You gotta be curious about things. You gotta try stuff. You never know if there's gonna be a secret to do or something, you know? I likes me looksing arounds. Ooh. Oh. That was not the secret. You just needed to turn when you get up top. I knew that. I knew that. Duh. Wow. Lovely. All right. I think that I'm done here. I don't think that there's, other than that, you know, X marks the spot thing, I don't think there's anything else I could do with that. But we can, however, try going over here for whatever that's worth. And there's nothing up here. What would be... Is there anywhere around here that I'd be like, yeah, that'd be worth climbing onto, going down for? It's daylight already. Well, for some of you it is. Not us Americans, it's clearly not daylight anymore. Hi, Darby. We started up a new game and I got distracted. Shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. I think I was actually just about to come back here and finish things up. So I can fight the Royal Shell Splitter in Nephro. Yeah. Alright. And we should, I'm pretty sure that the game auto-saves, but we'll save ourselves. We'll save ourselves. You do have a map. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much of this is helpful, but it's pretty cool that we have a map. It does give you an idea of where you are and where the bosses and stuff you fought. Maybe some of this will open up. I know I said that there was a invisible wall there, but maybe some of that'll open up at another time. I don't know. I can't imagine it's just this area. The only thing I don't understand is this. They haven't introduced me to skills, and I haven't allowed that. Are you a hermit crab? We are a little hermit crab. Yeah. Little crab. We got a little shell. Maybe we can hide in our rizzle. And we make a non-concerned face while we're in there. Maybe it says fizzle. Can't really see it. I think it says rizzle. Whistle? Can I take a picture? Shell. Yeah, it's a... Look at free cigarette butts. Dude. The money in the game is microplastics. We're collecting microplastics. We're in the ocean. It's very good. Alright. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. We got to play this for what? Like a few hours? That's cool introduction. That's a good way to like start the day. This was very cute and fun. I enjoyed You Live in Filth. We kind of do, don't we? We kind of do. IRL or un-IRL? It's a very cute game. Very cute. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Let's go see if there's someone to go raid. We're going to call it there today. Thank you all for hanging out with me. We will go and raid. We'll go raid Yoshi. They are playing some Dead by Daylight. We'll go say hey to Yoshi. I spelled that right. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Enjoy your mornings, afternoons, evenings, whatever you all got going on today. Have beautiful, fantastic, wonderful, beautiful, I already said that, Tuesdays. I will be back tomorrow. We will continue playing more. Another Crab's Treasure. This game is ultra cute. I'm having a very good time in it so far. It's super fun. I like this kind of stuff. I'm very curious what the skill tree is going to offer us. I'm very curious what the skill tree is going to offer us. It seems not too difficult so far. Seems pretty easy, which is nice. But I'm very excited to see what the skill tree is. So tomorrow we'll go and make some progress. We'll continue the where the story's sending us. She said go up the Western Tower. We ignored that. We went looking around to see if we could find any cool treasures and stuff lying around, which we did, which I feel like there was value in that. But we didn't get any of the ability to dig. We've seen all these little X's with bubbles coming out of them. So we clearly need another ability at some point. But either way, guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We beat Tomb Raider. I will play more Tomb Raider after this. We go like one game, one Tomb Raider game, a palate cleanser, another Tomb Raider game, another palate cleanser. So over the course of the next like couple of months, we'll make our way through the next few Tomb Raider games. Either way, say hey to Yoshi. Enjoy your Tuesdays. I'll see you tomorrow.